Kath, how are you feeling right now?
I'm pretty excited actually because we've had 2 days with people working incredibly well together and supporting each other, and it's been a bigger journey for some groups than for others, and I think that's really exciting. And I think that they're going to have some really, really powerful learning, particularly the groups who've had that difficult start.
What do you think of the process we've undertaken so far?
I think the process has been fantastic. It's not a process I knew anything about before we came here. It's very similar to the Change 2 process that we went through as a leadership team. In fact, many of the same tools we've seen, which is fantastic. But I think very logical, very structured, very well timed. Jane's done an awesome job of timing things, exactly right, but also allowing groups to sort of go with their own dynamic as well and move forward as they need to. So, yeah, it's been a great process. I'd really recommend it. And I think they can also use that for other things along the track, as well as these 2 cycles that we're asking them to do as part of this research.
What's been your most significant learning over the last 2 days?
For us as a leadership team, or for me as a leader, well, I think probably knowledge about the process, and actually, I think it's fantastic. Like I know what action research is, but this is a very refined and a very doable version of action research, so I think that's exciting. I think in terms of learning, I guess it's continued learning about how best to get to what we, want to do as a research project. But it's also observing people and how they interact with each other and how they work for each other. And it's been great seeing cross-school teams working, and I think it's a learning experience for me as a principal in one school to watch teams from across schools work together. So I've learned a lot about what happens in other schools, about how people interact with each other, about how people bring different, skills and strengths to the team. So it's been fantastic.
And what are you looking forward to most of all from here on in?
I think seeing what actually happens, because I think we've got these great plans. Like they're working at the moment on their actual plan and resources they'll need. And I think what will be really exciting will be watching the genesis of that into action. And I'm really excited to see what they actually do with kids. And I'm excited to see the kids come on board as well. Like all the groups talking about bringing their students together and working with their students and having the students interact with each other. And I think that will be absolutely thrilling. So, yeah. And also just what the outcome will be. I hope there'll be a few failures, because I think we need a bit of failure in that first cycle, particularly, hopefully. But they're all very open to learning, and I think that's incredibly exciting. And they're being very supportive of each other, which I think is also really exciting. And for us as a leadership team, I think it's exciting because we kind of went through a process to come up with the idea, and now that idea is coming to fruition and is actually going to impact on all our schools and all our students. So very thrilling.